Hey YouTube, we are back here in the bee shed, as we call it. What you're looking at here, this is an old deep brood body that I had. You see, it used to say R4, and I cut it because I've got a nuke up front in a easy nuke, one of these plastic ones here. It's kind of weak. I need to feed it. In order to ease feeding, I wanted to put one of my division board feeders in here, so it's kind of sort of a 5-frame nuke up there. 5-frame nukes you have to feed on the top. So what I did here is I made a 7-frame nuke. If you remember my bait hives are all 7 frames. They're 11.5 inches wide instead of 16.25. So 11.5 inches allows me to put in a feeder and 5 frames. So basically there's space for a 5-frame nuke and in feeder. I also ventilated it with screen. I had an old bottom that I modified. Went ahead and put the rim around it. Put some 2x for support to keep it up. Fixed the box a little bit. Built another migratory cover. Put the spacers on it like I did before. And of course I didn't do the 2x4 tops. I went a little lighter on that. So I now have a nuke that I can feed in for my bees. And then the little piece that I cut off, Mason did this. You want to tell them what it is, Mason?
Well, here I have a little bitty 3-frame nook. Here, let me show you. I can fit 3 frames in here. And it's not big enough to have an in the hive feeder. So right now I'm working on making a spot on my lid for a jar feeder. And on the bottom, we did, since it's so small, it's just one hole, some netting for ventilation, and someday put an oil trap under there for the beetles. And I did on this old handle, it's like a little landing strip almost, this hole, because that'll also give them better ventilation, and this is only going to be used during the summer. And the reason I decided, I actually do think that that would be a good idea to make a 3-frame, because my hive, I want it to make a honey crop this year, but I still want to split it. So I'm going to feed this 3-frame nook that I'm going to take, it won't affect the honey harvest much, and so I'm going to take 3 frames out of there, 1 frame of honey, and then brood, and then of course some pollen in the honey, and some eggs.
And when it fills up and gets beyond its 3-frame capability, we'll probably move it into that one, because by then the nuke that's in that 7-frame can move along. We also have another 5-frame nuke, a wooden nuke, that we could move it into. So we're just we're out here in the shop playing with some wood, thinking and planning and preparing. So here's a little 5-frame wooden nuke that we have as well. So the 3-frame could easily go into the 5-frame. We just thought, let's don't waste this. Or like, actually, Mason, you're putting your finger on a spider on the back side. There he goes to the floor. Okay. So Mason had a good idea not to waste this. We've seen some guys do little 3-frame nukes, and so that's what we got, little 3-frame nuke. We're going to try to do a little split, see what the bees do with it. Hopefully grow. This is what I'm going to take to the front to put the other 5-frame nuke that's in the box in this. Hopefully they'll grow out. It'll be easy for me to feed them. So anyways, hope you guys enjoy it. Just fun in the woodshed, the bee shed out here. We right now have a massive amounts of parts and pieces and wood and all kinds of good stuff that we can play with. I mean, you saw the videos. If you haven't, check it out. All the free stuff that I wound up getting. So we're just having a good time playing around. So this is Byron,
Mason,
with Running Dog Apiaries. Y'all come go with us.
Alright, so what we just now did is little club soda bottle from Kroger. Just turned it into a feeder, 3 little holes, and then drilled this hole right here. So all I have to do is after it stops coming out of the bottom and it's all created a vacuum where it all stays up in there, is that right there. So, it's Mason running Dog Apiaries. Y'all come go with us.